I'm Katie.
Hi, I'm Allison. Come sip with us for happy hour. Katie, what are you sipping on today?
I'm sipping on a mango margarita mocktail, which actually is very yummy and tastes like you're drinking a margarita. What are you
Love
sipping
that.
on?
Love that. I'm sipping on a Shirley Temple, which is like my thing lately, my latest
Ooh,
fixation in my little
so
bow cup.
festive. I love the glass.
Thank you. So, Katie, what did you do this weekend? Tell me all about it.
So this weekend I went to Chicago for the wedding, and it was the coldest weekend of my entire life. It was negative 13 degrees at points.
Stop.
I don't know how you ever lived there. But overall, we really couldn't do much because it was frigid.
Yeah.
But on Friday night, we went to Maple and Ash, which was this amazing restaurant, probably like top 10 restaurant I've ever been to. Loved it.
I think
And
that's in the Viagra Triangle, isn't it?
no idea.
Like right by Gibson's.
I don't know. We
Okay.
It was close to the hotel. We stayed
Yeah.
at the peninsula.
Yeah.
But we did that. Then on Saturday, again, so cold, but we went to Italy, we went to Nordstrom, we went to the rooftop at Trump Tower. We tried to walk around, couldn't.
Too cold.
So, yeah, and then we had the wedding. And then on Sunday, we had the flight chaos of the world that happened to us. Our flights got canceled because of the snow. Had to fly into Philly. They lost my suitcase, but we made it back. We have our suitcases. And that concluded our weekend. What did you do this weekend?
Sounds chaotic.
It was.
I went to a Christmas party that a friend of mine from high school was hosting. So that was really
Oh,
fun. It was like 2 hours away, so it was a little like day trip and yeah, it was a lot of fun, very low key, but a good time with nice people. So,
that's fun.
yeah.
And you went to your
Um
parents' house too, right?
I did go to my parents' house. I went to the lake. I had to get my dog back. Apparently he was terrorizing them all week,
Oh
so
no, what was he doing?
yikes. Oh, he like ate so many things. He ate my mom's rosary, like her like rosary that belonged to like her grandmother.
Oh my goodness.
And I feel so bad. And I was like, can we like, because he ate several of like ingested several of the beads, and I was like, can we like turn it into like a mini rosary? Like it's something that's I can't just replace. I feel so bad.
No. Well, maybe Gibbs, that was his cry for some more Catholicism in his life.
Oh, Gibbs needs Jesus. Okay, yeah,
Maybe.
let's go with that.
Yeah.
So, let's slide right in. What are we eyeing and buying this week? You can go first.
Okay. So, first thing I bought that I love is my new Tatcha silk serum. It comes in like a white bottle and it's so like smooth going on.
I
And
love that.
all of Tatcha products are pregnancy safe, which I love.
There
So,
you
totally
go.
gonna have to look into that. My second thing that I bought was, well, I didn't technically buy this. It's my Newly subscription where I get like 6 outfits a month and you rent them for the month and then you ship them back, which is the greatest thing because right now I'm having to size up in all my clothes. So instead of buying new clothes, I can just rent them.
Yeah, and
So,
like what a good idea for the holidays. Like you have multiple parties you're going to. You can wear the outfit once, which is you'd only wear it once anyways, and then
exactly.
send it back. I love that.
Yeah, I love it. I'm probably gonna do Newly forever then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's such a good idea.
Yeah. And then the last thing that I'm eyeing to buy, not a specific item, but I need a new pair of like walking sneakers. So I don't know if I want like New Balance, those are always cute, or just go with like Hoka or Nike. I don't know, but I'm in the market to buy a new pair of sneakers. Do you have any
I
tips?
really like my Hokas. I feel like
Okay.
those are like my favorite, like walking, like I can walk all day long in Hokas.
Okay. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard good things about them. They look like they're really squishy, like the cushion part.
Yeah, they are. It's like walking on a cloud and it gives you like a little bounce.
Okay. I'll have to go try those on. Well, what
Yeah.
are you eyeing and buying?
So I pulled the trigger on the pink sparkle Lululemon bag that I was talking about last
Yay!
week. So that comes in a couple days.
Exciting.
And then I bought a sticker for the back window of my car that is like in the Barbie font and it says Boring Barbie from the Taylor
Oh,
Swift song. So I can't wait to put that on my car.
that's cute.
And then I'm currently eyeing a fur coat, like a statement coat, like something that's like you
Ooh,
walk into the restaurant and everyone's like, "Who's that girl? I want that coat." So
cute.
I'm on the lookout.
I saw some really cute
Um,
ones at H&M.
oh, that's good to know. I always forget to look there, so I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, check them
Yeah.
out.
All
Well,
right.
some good stuff that we're iron and buying. So, should we jump into our movie review? We both
Let's
watched
do it.
Single on the 25th, which is on Hallmark, and I think we both loved it.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved that it was set in Chicago. I love Chicago. It has a piece of my heart from living there.
It was actually perfect that I watched it the day we got back from Chicago because we didn't get to see the views. And I said to Justin, like, look, that's what we couldn't see because it was too cold. Isn't it beautiful?
I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I I like loved and hated like how awkward the people were in the beginning, like their conversations. Like it was obviously like intentionally awkward, which
Yeah.
was funny. But like so relatable, like meeting someone, like going on a first date or like meeting someone for the first time. Like I'm also pretty awkward. So
I mean, the scene with the egg rolls in his apartment was so awkward.
it was so cringeworthy. But like that's
He just
so
kept yelling.
typical. It's
Yeah.
so typical of like a first date though, because it's like you don't know like how much of yourself you want to like
I don't
be.
know if I would be yelling at a random person, like, eat an egg roll, eat an egg roll. But
Okay, I might. Also, there's absolutely no way that guy was a loser in high school. I'm sorry, there's no way
no,
he just got that hot overnight. I don't believe
exactly.
it.
No, there's no way. He's always been cool.
Yeah, definitely. And then so the whole idea of this movie is that the main character, the girl, is learning how to like be alone and like enjoy the holidays like on her own because she doesn't have a boyfriend. Everybody around her is coupled up, whatever. But like she wasn't alone once.
No, she wasn't. She was
He
with
was with
someone
her
the entire movie.
for everything. And I was like, okay, this kind of defeats the purpose. But whatever.
Like, even when they went to the restaurant to eat alone,
Yeah, they were
they,
eating alone together. I was like,
I-
this is no.
well, my problem with that scene was like, you know how hard it is to get a reservation in a big city? She,
Yes.
it took her a decade to get this reservation, and then they gave up two tables at a restaurant on a busy night that was sold out. No way.
Yeah. Also impractical and unrealistic.
Yeah.
Another another thing I didn't like was the singles support group.
Oh, yeah, that was like really randomly thrown in there. It had no context to the movie whatsoever. I thought she
I
was
was
gonna like
like,
make a friend or he was gonna walk in and be there. No.
that's what I thought. I thought like she was gonna walk in and he was gonna like happen to be there as like
No.
also, yeah. So I was like, this is a weird part of the plot. I feel like it could have been left out. And also, I was like, do these exist? Should I join one?
I don't know if they exist, but you should go and report back.
Yeah, I'll have to look. Speaking of me being single, I'm going on a holiday tonight.
Yes, tell us about it.
So we're getting sushi. The guy
Um,
is super hot. He's on the SWAT team, which is just like I'm about it. So I'm really excited. He has a mustache, which like I don't know, I'm like really into the mustache thing lately. Like I think it's kind of hot.
okay.
Um, I don't know what that's about for me, but something to discuss in therapy maybe. But anyway, so I'm gonna see if I can get him to take me on an ice skating date.
Oh, perfect. That would be so fun.
Yeah,
So
so
sushi tonight, maybe ice skating next time. What are you wearing on the date? Do you have an outfit yet?
yeah, so I got this really cute like denim dress from Target and it's got like a zipper up the front. And it's
Cute.
just like it's cute, it's comfy. I don't know what shoes I'm gonna pair it with yet. Maybe like a
What about
tall
like
boot.
yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
like tall boots would be cute with that since it's denim.
Yeah. So that's what I'm leaning towards, but we'll see. Hopefully I have a positive update for y'all next week. Stay tuned.
I hope so, because it
Yeah.
sounds reassuring.
Yeah, it sounds
Sounds better
promising.
than the last date that you went on.
Allison baby.
Allison baby.
We need like Allison baby merch.
You really do.
So, yeah, so overall, I'm excited about it, which I don't usually like I don't get that excited about dates, but I'm excited about this one, so we'll see.
Well, good. I
Yeah.
think it'll go well. Fingers crossed. So we have a special guest star this week, my
Yes.
sister, Colleen. She's going to come on and talk about winter fashion trends with us.
Yes, but first, we are going to discuss a polite or panic situation. This is a new segment from last week. Basically, we are going to have our viewers chime in and
Give
write
us
us
some.
questions about like their social dilemmas. So this week, our social dilemma is I accidentally found out how much my partner spent on my Christmas gift, and it's way more than I spent on theirs. Do I panic, buy something else, or pretend I don't know? Katie, what's your take?
Ooh. I would say if you bought them, like, it depends on what you got them and what they got you. So let's say you got them like a candy bar and they got you a
Chanel
trip to
bag.
a resort and plane tickets and the 9 yards. You should go out and get them something a little more substantial. But if it's just like you got them a pair of sneakers and the pair of sneakers they got you were like $200 more, I don't think you need to change what you got them.
I agree. I also feel like there's an added layer to like if the gift is less expensive, but let's say it's like something meaningful, like something with like sentimental value. I feel like that, like the sentimental value adds value to the gift, in my opinion. So, yeah, but it's tricky. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like it should be a competition of like who can spend the most and like, I know the kind of the hallmark of gift giving is reciprocity. So obviously that's part of it. But yeah, I don't think it should be like a tit for tat thing. I think that's like
Agreed.
dangerous territory in a relationship.
Agreed. But I also think, like, let's say you found out they spent a lot more. You could always, if you don't want to spend a ton of money, put together like an experience date. That's their gift.
Oh,
Like, you're gonna go to a little concert and grab drinks and have a picnic after. Like, put some, or go to the beach to see the sunset. And like, I think it's more the thought that counts in that aspect because you did do something substantial. It may just not equal the same price, which doesn't matter in the long
cost
run.
as
It's something
much.
you're both gonna remember.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that. Like, I feel like there's a way to kind of navigate that where it's like giving it more
Totally.
value as aside from the monetary value, because that's honestly like the least important part of a gift, anyways, is the monetary value.
Agreed.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
We love experience dates. So that's what I would recommend doing, putting that
yeah,
together.
yeah, that's a good idea. I actually like that, especially like I'm super broke. So,
So put together something fun and then it's like
an
meaningful. You guys can
experience.
talk about it and something to look forward
Yeah. Yeah. And it like signals that like you know the other person, like you know what they enjoy or like you know their favorite band, so you take them to like they're in
to.
town, you take them
Exactly.
to that concert or something. Yeah, I think that's I agree. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Um so are we ready to welcome in Colleen?
Yes, let's welcome Colleen. Let's welcome our first guest, my sister Colleen, to come sit with us. Cheers.
Hi, everyone.
Yes. So we have Colleen here today. She's gonna weigh in on the latest holiday trends, what's going on in fashion, what people are wearing to their Christmas parties, and yeah. So, Colleen, in terms of like a Christmas Day party or like a Christmas party with your family, do you guys dress up or do you dress down? Like, is it more a comfort vibe or are we going all out?
It really spans depending on the person. My mom often can be found wearing jeans potentially. Really never know with her. Katie and I typically try to match each other a bit in terms of like
We dress
what
up.
we're wearing. Yeah, and we will usually dress up a little bit more. But it
Then we have
depends
like
on the
our,
holiday.
yeah,
Right. But we usually will start out in heels, short heel maybe, but
end up in sandals.
end up in
But yeah.
sandals towards the end. Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
mom will sometimes dress up. Our aunts sometimes will dress up.
hmm
But we
So
usually are
it's
the
like a hit or miss thing, except for you two.
Yes. Exactly. Like all the guys are always wearing like a short sleeve shirt and shorts.
But it's also Florida,
Yeah.
so like,
I was gonna say they live in Florida. We have to tell that to the people.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like my family is usually dressed down. Like if anyone's dressed up, it's usually like me, and that's like the extent of it. So yeah, we're a pretty dressed down clan. But
Good. Make it comfy. You can eat more then.
exactly. Leggings are the key. Plus if you're like, I don't know, hanging out with like weird relatives you haven't seen in a while, like you want to be comfortable because that's already so uncomfortable. So
My thought is if you only see them like once a year, you want them to see you at your best. And then
yeah, that's true.
you won't see them
That's
again
true.
until next year. So
Then
maybe they
again,
can
now that
live
we
with
have
their
like
life.
social media though, I feel like maybe that doesn't really apply because people see photos of me all year long
I
anyways.
don't post.
Oh yeah, you're not really a big poster. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our next segment is going to be hot or not, and we're going to get all of Colleen's takes on these different trends. So the first one is going to be like a fur coat, fur shawl, fur in general. Let's go. Let's hear
I
it.
love fur. Fur is everything. I think it goes with every outfit. However, I do have a few qualms with it. So one is when there is specifically a faux fur, but really any fur kind of coat, and there's a giant zipper in the middle. I'm
Oh
very
yeah.
anti any kind of zipper, really any kind of metal on any kind of fur whatsoever. I think it looks tacky and horrible.
Do you like a button?
Yeah.
Love a button.
Okay.
Huge fan of a button. You need a button. Even
Yeah.
better is like a little invisible clasp. Those
Ooh,
really
That's what
kind
I
of
was gonna say, like a little clasp. That's like the best in my opinion. Yeah, the metal with the fur is like way too much of a contrast and like not in a good way.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I
I
also
agree.
think that fur needs to match your hair.
What do you mean by
That's my
that?
big hot take by it. I think the fur should be close to your natural hair color because I think that is the color that looks best on you.
So like I should wear brown.
Interesting.
Yes.
And I would
Yeah.
wear like, I don't know, like a cream colored fur or something.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
That is a hot take.
That is a hot
Um, all right, what about like I feel like I see everybody and I've done it like the bubble skirt with like the oversized sweater.
We're anti-bubbles.
anti-bubble skirts. They're cute on a
Really? I don't know.
6-year-old.
I feel like if you do it just right, it's cute. But people
I have
don't
seen
do
some
it
cute
just
outfits.
right.
I have seen some, but I do feel like most of them look like they belong on a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
And they're so
Or
short.
sometimes I feel like it looks frumpy if it's like not the right sweater with it. Like, I don't
Right.
know. Yeah.
And the
And
shapes
I
are
gotta say, it's not the most flattering. Like,
No, not the most flattering.
yeah. Like if you have like any shape to the bottom half of your body, like a bubble skirt is just like not gonna be the vibes.
Yeah, no, it's
I
not.
agree. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about one of my favorites, sparkles and bows. I
No.
literally, if something has a bow on it, I'm buying it. So, what do you
Same.
think?
I wore my bow today for the pod. So what do you
Yeah.
think?
I love sparkles and bows. However, I will say the bows have become overdone.
Agreed.
They
I
have
agree.
every single thing has a bow on it, and like it's the decor, it's the outfits, it's in the hair, it's on a phone case, it's every single thing has a bow on it. I think we do need to tone down the bows. So I think I'm a
yeah.
little over the bows just for the time being.
Agreed. We don't need a
Yeah.
sweater with 45 bows.
That's the worst.
Wait,
But-
so I bought one. I bought one on Black Friday, and I actually am returning it because after I bought it, I looked at it more and I was like, this is actually so tacky. Like,
Yeah. You had buyer's remorse.
I did. But yeah, like every single sweater, like I went to Belk for Black Friday because that's the only department store in my parents' tiny little town, and every single sweater had some sort of bow on it. Bows,
Wow.
one bow. It was pretty crazy. So I agree. I think it's getting a little out of control with the bows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've taken it
absolutely.
far.
Yeah, sparkles are cute though. Although I hate a rhinestone.
Oh, okay.
That's another hot take. I do
Okay.
hate a rhinestone.
So you like more of like a shimmer, like a shimmer fabric than like
Yeah,
a
I can
bedazzled
even
fabric.
deal with the sequins. I am okay with that, but a giant rhinestone, I don't love. What about
I
you?
like a giant sparkly button, like on a jacket. If I'm gonna wear a
Ooh,
jacket
yeah.
that has like sparkly buttons down the front.
Yeah, I agree. I just got a sweater and it kind of has like these buttons here and it's all like like almost diamond looking, and it's really cute. It's like a cute accent, I think.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
cute. So, what do you think about
Okay.
ballet flats making a comeback?
Oh, I love ballet flats making a comeback. Okay. And I didn't even know they were making a comeback until I guess, got subconsciously influenced by ballet flats. And literally in the
Well, I
past,
gave you a pair.
well, yes, okay, Katie gave me a pair. And then I didn't wear them, but I didn't wear them for like a year that I had, or not, maybe not a year, but a couple months that I had them. And then finally I wore them. Life has changed. And then now I've bought like two or three more pairs and I'm obsessed. I think they're so cute.
Would you say, because like I remember like when I was wearing flats, like back in like the early aughts, like 2010s, like when they were popular back then, and like they were always so uncomfortable. Like, would you say that like brands have improved the comfort of like a ballet flat?
Depends on the brand. Well, because the
No.
ones that I've gotten, Anne Klein was the brand that I got. And
Katie's shaking her head no.
No, they're just as bad as they
no,
were
no,
back in the
I
day.
disagree. I disagree. Because I wore them back in the day, and the ones that I bought are very, very comfortable
Okay.
and do not rip my heels apart,
Okay.
which the Target
Well, that's
ones
good to know.
do.
Okay. Maybe I'll try yours and
Anne
see.
Klein, I highly recommend. They're very comfortable.
Okay, so maybe like that's the key is to like spend a little bit more on them and get like a little
Yeah.
bit better quality shoe, and then that's when it's more comfortable. I mean, that makes sense.
I'll try Colleen's ballet flats that she swears by and I'll report back.
Yes.
I was gonna say, we'll check back in next week.
Maybe they'll be on my eyein and buyin for next week, or maybe I'll hate
Oh
them.
yeah. Yeah, I love that. Okay, what's next?
Leg warmers. Should we bring them back or not?
I feel like it's cute as long as it's like solely with like an athleisure vibe. Like I wouldn't think it was cute if you tried to do it with like a skinny jean or something. Like that would look weird. But yeah, if you were doing like cute athleisure, like going to like a fun Pilates class or something, yeah, that would be super cute.
I love leg warmers. I think leg warmers are everything.
I'm
Especially with the
anti-leg
ballet
warmer.
And I knew you would be, but they're so cute. Like they have
But
to be
with,
big
like-
enough and like oversized. You can like kind of scrunch them.
Scrunch it,
Like,
yeah.
they're so cute. Like definitely not to wear like if you're trying to look nice or trying to be dressy or anything at all.
Mhm.
But if you're going on like a little walk or like doing a little hot girl walks or like whatever, they're everything. They're so cute.
I guess if you want to feel like you're going to an 80s workout class.
I
Well,
do
so that
love-
was my question. Would you wear them like the way that they did in the 80s with like a giant sneaker? Like what are you wearing with the leg warmers?
I would say a very thin sneaker. Like I would want I like the ballet vibe. So,
Oh, okay.
so
Okay.
I would do it with like a very small shoe.
So not like a clunky
Narrow, yeah.
balanced sneaker.
No,
Okay.
no.
Because I feel like the way they wore them in the 80s, it was like with the Reeboks with the strappy thing, you know, like from the song, the
Yes.
Flow Rida song.
Yeah. No, because
So,
really
yeah.
it's hard and who wants to do that? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a bit.
yeah.
definitely a small shoe.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's cute. Okay, so we have a bone to pick with belts on coats. Ready, go.
They're the worst. They're hideous. They're so ugly. It looks I'm really aggressive on this. It looks like you're wearing a bathrobe.
I have to say, I like them, and I especially like them right now because none of my coats fit me if I want to buckle them. But if I just wear them like crossed a little bit and tie the belt, they fit.
Yeah.
So I'm pro tie on a belt.
I feel like the
Belt on
only
a-
I feel like the only circumstance where it's like genuinely cute is like if you do the tie where it's like not like a traditional knot and not a bow, but you kind of like slip the one hoop through. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I feel like that can look chic, but only if it's done right, and it has to like look really neat. Like it can't be like messy, just like tied together. Because then yeah, I agree. It looks like a bathrobe for sure.
I think only a buckle is the only thing that would look appropriate aside from a button. If you want to have a belt, let's just make it a buckle. Why does it have to be a tie?
I was gonna say, so like what if we were to bring back like wearing like you remember the chunky belts from like the early 2000s that I like instead of wearing the rope that comes with it, like pairing your coat with a chunky belt if you wanted to like accentuate that.
That's a good idea.
Well, I like a belt on the robe. On the coat.
On the
but
coats.
I don't like when it's a tie. When it's a tie,
Yeah.
it's bad.
It's giving bathrobe. Okay. I feel that. Okay. Something I don't quite understand the significance of. So explain this to me. Winter wearing thick, large earrings with winter clothing. Like, I'm gonna need you to elaborate on this a
Yes.
little bit because I don't get it.
Okay. I'm actually very passionate about this. So this is what you need to picture this, okay? Picture your hair is up in like a winter vibe, like messy bun. You
Okay.
have a thick turtleneck on, potentially a scarf and an overcoat. So really all you have exposed is this general area,
Hmm.
Okay.
right? So your makeup, I would assume, is done, maybe some sunglasses. But really, you need to have like, if you want to have any kind of sparkle, any kind of anything like cute jewelry popping, because like you can't see a necklace. Maybe you have gloves on, you can't see
Yeah.
bracelets or rings. So you need like a larger earring. So have you guys seen
Okay.
like the teardrop earring? You know what I'm
Yes.
talking about? It's like
I
it's
can
Yeah.
picture what you mean.
like that kind of earring, like a large gold or silver. Not a hoop.
Yeah.
It needs to be like a
Oh,
solid.
not a hoop.
Not a hoop,
Okay.
because then when you're pulling things on and off, it's gonna get caught every time.
Oh, good point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
But I
solid.
agree, like a longer earring as opposed to like a hoop. Yeah.
Could it be
Because
like
then
a
it would almost like
clunky
come down
stud?
like let's say you are wearing like a turtleneck, like an over, whatever, like yeah, then it would like complement, I don't know, all of that. I get that. That makes sense.
Yeah, and it can't be anything too dangly because it's gonna get caught. It has to be something thick and like a sturdy, solid item.
Okay. I see. I see. It's
I
like
see it.
super
Makes sense.
specific, but I
Very,
get it.
very specific. But a lot of people are in that situation when
Yeah.
it's when you
Yeah, and it's hard. Yeah, I agree. It's like I feel like people have started like or not started, but people have always worn like a necklace like on the outside of their turtleneck, but I like hate the way that looks.
yeah,
So that is kind of a nice way to like still have jewelry as a part of your outfit while you're wearing winter clothing. So that makes sense.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
So next point, clunky knit anything. Go.
Anti horrible.
Okay.
Blankets horrible. Sweaters horrible. Um, hats
Interesting.
they're bad. Everything if it's clunky knit.
Describe
What
that.
about what
You know,
about like intertwined, like with
Okay.
like a
Very
thicker yarn?
I'm talking like the
Yes.
yarn is thick. And like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love knit stuff. Knit is gorge. But when it's super thick, like
Yeah.
when the yarn is like the circumference is that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No,
A
I know what you
circumference.
mean.
Yeah.
I
No.
do agree. I hate that on a blanket because then it like pulls on everything. Like it gets stuck on like your buttons, on your clothes or your jewelry or whatever. I agree. That's kind of annoying on a blanket.
Yeah, and if they're so thick, well, people wear it as cardigans or pull over little outfits, and it's so hard to wash.
Mm-hmm.
Everything like gets caught in it, and there it's usually polyester, so it's pilling, and
I was gonna
it's
say, yeah, it like doesn't last long. Like that kind of
No.
fabric, it doesn't stay cute very long.
And there's a
Yeah.
ton of snags.
yeah, yep,
Yeah. So we're banning chunky knits from
Our
our
life.
lives,
Yeah.
basically.
Chunky necks
absolutely.
are not
We
hot.
need to purge it.
In every form.
Yes.
I was thinking about making one of those like chunky knit like yarn blankets. I don't know if you've seen those. Like you can like buy like and I was gonna make those for like all my friends. So I'm really glad that I didn't send you one. Although now I might just because.
You should send it to Colleen because she
Yeah,
is
No,
that's what you're getting for your birthday next year.
too
All
funny.
right. Beanies.
No.
See, I disagree. I feel like a beanie can be cute. Like it gives like a kind of like an edgy vibe to like
edgy.
an outfit.
No.
Yeah,
A
like
beanie?
edgy, like I don't know, like I'm from the Bronx and I wear beanies. You know?
You're not from the Bronx.
I mean, yeah, but I feel
That
like
vibe.
the vibe it gives. Like who's the movie Step Up, she's like a hip hop dancer, she's like edgy. Like I feel like there were a lot of beanies in that movie. Like if you're going for that vibe, I feel like it can be cute. But
But there are so
yeah.
many cuter things. Like you could wear like a cute hat. Like why do you have to wear a beanie?
I
I hate a
guess.
beanie. They're so
I
flat.
have a really good I have a good beanie story. So when my sister was in high school, she was dating this boy that I hated. And he was at my parents' house and I was home for the holidays from like college. And he was, first of all, walking around my parents' home shirtless. which is so inappropriate. Who walks around their girlfriend's parents' home shirtless?
And what was
But
he,
then
like,
he was
6'4"?
wearing a beanie. And I was like, dude, if you're cold, go put a shirt on. What is
Right?
like he's like wearing sweatpants, no shirt, and a beanie. And I was like, okay, Justin Bieber, like that's
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
yeah, not at all. All right, what else do we have?
Our final one, moon boots.
Okay, describe to me what a moon boot is.
You know what a moon boot is.
To
It's
me,
like-
a moon boot are those things you would wear that had the elastics and you would jump around.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of from like the infomercial on Nickelodeon.
We used to have them, and they would always snap and break, and you would fall down through it.
And they were so loud.
And it
Yes,
was supposed to
they were
like mimic
purple.
walking on the moon. Yeah. Okay, so what is the fashion version of a moon boot, Colleen?
When people, like when the girls are like skiing and they're up in like Aspen and they're wearing the giant like fluffy, or not fluffy, but like they're like, they're insulated.
So it has like a platform. Like a platform you're talking about.
not
They're
necessarily.
like a puffer jacket
Yes.
in a boot.
Yes, exactly.
Ew. No.
No, I think you would like them.
No, they're so cute. They're so cute. And I love when the girls are wearing like the tightest like cat suit, and then they just have these
Okay.
enormous moon boots on.
Yeah, I think they're
I
cute. They
do
wore
know
them
what
a
you're
lot-
talking about now.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
wore them a lot in Salt Lake City and in Beverly Hills when they went to Aspen.
Yeah, now I know what you're talking about, but I feel like it's only cute in that like
Correct.
Right.
specific circumstance. Like
It would
I'm
not
not
be cute wearing in Naples,
No.
Florida.
No.
yeah, like I'm not like wearing moon boots to like Publix, you know what I mean?
No.
Like I just feel like that's weird. But yes, in the context of like the sleek ski vibe, I
Yeah.
agree it is cute. Yeah.
And I think they'll always be cute. And especially when you see the one-off pictures of like the gorge girls in like a little bikini with the moon boots on in the middle of the snow.
Okay.
Kendall Jenner like totally has a picture like that.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel like a couple of years ago I was following these girls on TikTok and they were like female snowboarders and they all snowboarded in bikinis and it was like that vibe.
Oh,
And I mean, good for them, but like kind of wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
that is crazy.
Yeah, that would be so cold. What if you fell? What if you fell in a bikini in the snow?
That'd be bad.
That
No,
would
hard
be very-
pass.
No.
Yeah.
With
I
no
don't-
beanie.
I don't-
No beanie.
I wonder if they were, I'm gonna have to pull it up. Were they wearing beanies or weren't they?
I don't know. You'll have to report back.
Yeah, I'll have to find them. I don't know. I don't even remember what they were called, but it was like a thing. You know how they had like the hockey guys. You remember like that group of guys on TikTok? So it was like that, but it was like girl snowboarders. I don't know. It was very niche. I don't know how I ended up on that side of TikTok.
You'll have to find that again.
Yeah, I will. We'll talk. We'll do a follow up next week.
Yes, we'll report back, everyone.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
that's amazing.
that concludes our happy hour. Thanks for sipping with us. Cheers.
Thanks for joining us, Colleen.
Of course. Thanks for having me.